Hey everyone, welcome back to the Electric Supercar channel. We are going to finally completely tear down this Porsche. Let's get to it. Before we get into this episode, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Drone Quote. If you're a property owner and are looking for a new roof or solar panels, Drone Quote has you covered. Drone Quote is revolutionizing the way you get quotes for your home improvement projects. They've streamlined the process, making it 100% online, hassle-free, and customer-centric. Here's how it works. Simply visit the website and provide some basic information about your property. The licensed drone pilots will then deploy to your location to assess your property from every angle. So with cutting-edge technology, drones capture every detail, ensuring accurate assessments for your project. Once they have the data, they'll connect you with up to 3 quotes from different contractors. You'll have the power to compare prices, review services, all at your fingertips. And that's not all. They don't just leave after the job is done. The licensed drone pilots return to your property to assess the quality of workmanship, ensuring that you receive the highest standards of service. Whether it's a new roof or solar panels, trust Drone Quote to simplify the process, saving you time and money, and provide you with the best service available. Visit Drone Quote today and take the first step towards transforming your property with confidence. Drone Quote, your trusted partner for home improvement projects. As we're tearing this down, I want you to kind of estimate what you think the final weight will be. I'll reveal it at the very end. We're gonna try and shed as much weight as we can.
I've connected a power supply. It's not plugged in yet. That's the positive and the negative of the fuel pump. I'm gonna turn on the fuel pump by connecting the power supply, and I'm gonna catch all the gas. Got the gas can down there. It's attached to the end of the fuel line there. I've got a plug here that will turn on the power supply. So in theory, it should work. So I hear the pump working, and there's fuel flowing. I realize nobody's ever going to be taking out a gas tank from a Cayman, but in case they are, there are these 2 clips that were kind of hidden, and they kind of hang right here off the frame. So I had to get those done, and then there's 2 other secret bolts that were hard to find. So can you see that blue? That is also holding the gas tank in. Got to get this front tower support out of the way. I'm also not going to be using the brake booster, so I'm going to get that out of the way too. I thought I was closer than I am. I'm really looking to get the gas tank out. That's going to free up a lot of space. But there's these blue things that are connected to the gas tank, and like right here is the crash structure, and those tabs go this way underneath it. So you cannot pull it up from the top, which I was kind of hoping. And then the other thing is, if you want to pull it down, the subframe is there. So in order to get the gas tank out, I need to pull the subframe. So I've also got to start digging into here. Again, I was thinking that I could maybe leave a lot of this stuff alone, but kind of the clutch reservoir is like under here. I got to get the brake booster out. So I'm going to start working here as well as under the dash, which is going to be hard to film, but I need to get a lot of that stuff out. All right, I'm going to show my ignorance here a little bit. Not worked on manual cars much, and I guess I thought there was a separate reservoir for fluid for the clutch, but it shares the same fluid for the brake. So brake fluid and clutch fluid, at least for this vehicle, are in the same reservoir. To get the gas tank out, it's kind of sandwiched between two things. So there's some blue tabs right there, and they can't go up because of the crash structure here. They can't go down because there's the subframe right here. So I think what I need to do is I need to take the subframe out. In order to do that, I think I just have to disconnect anything that's tying it to the frame. So I think I need to take out the shock tower mounts, brake lines, probably about it, and then we can start unbolting the subframe. Come on, get off. I've got the main chassis supported on the jack points, and I've got the subframe kind of supported by this jack here. So we'll loosen the bolts and see if we can lower it down. Gotta go with Big Bob. Big Bob to the rescue. All right, I'm adding some ratchet straps just because I don't know if it's gonna tip left or right. I've got it supported under the main center, but just wanna make sure it doesn't kind of rock off and cause problems. So this is the clip I was talking about where it can't go up above the crash structure and it can't fit, you know, between the subframe here. So drop the subframe, and I'm trying to get it out, but I need to create more space because it's got to clear this U-joint here.
So close.
We got it! You have to take apart the entire car to get the gas tank. But that is awesome. All right, I've been trying to get things out like the brake pedal, clutch pedal, and it is super challenging to work in here, but in order to get those out, there's this huge bracket. I think I've got to take out the steering column. So I got to do that, take out the accelerator pedal. Got to get better light. Ta-da. Not ideal. Dude. No look.
Favorite flavor of ice cream is chocolate. Cat or dog person? Definitely dog person. Ooh. Better label the wires. Got this little tiny dot here. I'm gonna call it microphone, I don't know. There it goes. Come on, dude. I don't know how you're supposed to come out, buddy. There we go. Woo! Nothing like brake fluid.
Oh, what a chore. So to get the steering column out, we had to take panels off here, 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 kind of underneath, and then I'll call it the garnish above and below the steering column. Take out the steering column, and then we took out the pedal assembly, the accelerator pedal, clutch, brake.
All right, we're gonna take off the heat shield here. I'm gonna take off the air intake as well. So we got fans as well as the air intake. We actually have a bolt kind of inside the fan. You have to sneak the tool in between the blades. All right, one of the last things I need to do is get this wiring harness out. I'm also gonna separate it, meaning I think there's some of the wiring harness that goes like tail lights, license plate lights, trunk, things like that. I do want to separate out the engine control unit. We'll go look at the trunk and see if we can sort out some wires. All right, so I need to dig into the center console more than I was expecting. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the seats, give me a little more access, and keep digging in.
You see all that cash? This car's already paying for itself.
I will likely need to get into this again, but while it's fresh, I'm going to put it back together.
All right, we've got one or two of these little plastic clips that are broken, so we're gonna try to do some plastic welding.
If this doesn't work, I did learn that Porsche Velcro is an okay way to attach things. So they did it to their side skirts. So if this doesn't work, we'll just do some Velcro.
This is what a non-broken one looks like. This is the broken one that we fixed. So again, it's actually pretty stiff. This is a non-broken one. This is one that we fixed. So again, the steel reinforcement helps a lot. There's another one we just got done. So yeah. So I think we did okay. Always best not to break them in the first place.
I believe this side's put back together. There.
I've just been cleaning things as I put them back in. Look, this looks like new. That is so gross. Ah, much better. Now it looks new. All right, we're gonna clean the steering wheel too. All right, I think that did a really good job. This is just leather cleaner and conditioner. I'll put a link in the description below. Steering wheel's in. Good thing we labeled. You know, they say blood, sweat, and tears. So we got some blood. Stupid glass.
We've got Velcro.
Velcro is Porsche approved. So this is just a holy mess. I've actually got more parts in the other garage. Most of that's the crash parts, like the front bumper and things like that. But what I'll do is I'm gonna put some of the seats and things back in just for weight and some of the interior panels. I wanna get a starting weight. All right, we're gonna do Biggest Loser. This has been a several week journey and we've lost a lot of weight. So what do you guess the total weight is? All right, before I'm looking, I'm guessing. When was the last time I took off? Like 400 pounds, like 2,600? 600 pounds for the engine and stuff? I'm really hoping it's less than 2,000. I'm gonna go like 1,850. 1,579, nice. And there it is, front to rear. Obviously we're missing some things like the hood and fenders and things. I am planning to make some of my own designs, some of my own panels. I'm probably gonna go for carbon fiber. I like the look, strength, and it's light. We got roughly 1,500, maybe even 1,800 pounds to play with. Let's see what we can do. Tools of the week, I've got my label maker. The headlamp, that's a great one for working in dark areas. I couldn't find this exact one, but I'll put a link to one that I would buy today. A little grasper grabber tool. Allows you to grab things. It's magnetic, as you can see by all the stuff that's on the end. Again, a little pick tool. This works great to release connectors and things. And then this is the leather cleaner conditioner that I got at Meguiar's. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link to all these items.
Well, we've got it all torn down. It's gonna be very fun to get this all back together and running like an electric vehicle. I do have a ton of junk. I shouldn't say junk. I have a ton of parts in the garage and I just need to clean up. Besides that, I'm gonna be out of town for a few days. I am gonna release another video. This will be the conclusion, the finale of the first build. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna strongly recommend you watch that. It's gonna be 3 years in about 15 minutes, and I really want everybody to see the whole progress, and it's kind of the growth that I had to go to get to where I am today. So please watch it, share it, and see you next time. Can't tell if that smudge is on my face or on the lens. This week we're gonna be doing some, God, that intro sucks.